focus on yourself, on your faith, on your dreams, on your mind, on your health, yeah. You gotta work, never tell, keep your head down, find what you love and excel, yeah. Push and pull and repel any hate, go create what you want, feel compelled, yeah. And once you finally get a taste of the race, you'll never look back once you felt that. Don't let somebody take your time and your worth, just focus on yourself first. Don't let somebody take your time and your worth, just focus on yourself first. Don't let somebody take your time and your worth, just focus on yourself first. Don't let somebody take your time and your worth, just focus on yourself first.
So the reason why I just washed some brand new wheels is because inevitably when they mount them up, they're going to get some tire paste on the face of the wheel and in the bead. It's always hard to get all that stuff out of there. But now it's clean, and the next step, put some ceramic speed shine from Griots on there. Hopefully that helps keep some of the brake dust from sticking to the wheel getting caked on there. Just trying to do a little bit of wheel care and damage mitigation while it's off the cover.
Yo, I think about others way before myself, yeah. I guess that's why I feel like I go through hell, damn. Wasting time on your dreams instead of mine, yeah. About to turn this franchise around on a dime, man. It's all about finding your right state of mind. It's all about turning the worst into fine. It's all about time and the work and the climb. From the thirst we will rise, I'm immersed in this life. Don't let somebody take your time and your worth, just focus on yourself first. Don't let somebody take your time and your worth, just focus on yourself first. Don't let somebody take your time and your worth, just focus on yourself first. Don't let somebody take your time and your worth, just focus on yourself first.
Alright, hopefully I can hammer this out this time. This is about my 15th take trying to talk about wheels and tires. I decided to go with the Konig Dekagrams. They're 16x8s and a plus 40 offset. The tires that I went with are Falken Azenis RT660s, and they're a 200 treadwear summer tire. Don't ask me why I bought a summer tire when I live in the Pacific Northwest, but some of us like to go fast still. So the thing about Konig is they make awesome wheels. All of them are light, at least the flow formed ones are. These are flow formed. I think they're about 13 pounds, a little over 13 pounds. And the factory wheels on the Fiesta STs are 17x7s or 17x7.5s, and they're 22.5 pounds. So the goal here was really just to obviously upgrade the style just a little bit. I was trying to go down a size to hopefully get a little bit better ride quality over bumps and potholes and all the shitty roads that we have here in Washington. And unfortunately, I gotta say, these tires are kind of hard and noisy. You can kind of get like a little bit of a humming sound. It reminds me of how my truck sounds when I drive it, about 35 miles an hour and up. And to be honest, it's not that bad. It doesn't bother me that much, but it's just something to take note of. That's really the only negative I got on these tires. Everything else is awesome. I love the sidewall. I love how the 215/45s fit on the 8-inch wheel. They look meaty, and the offset on the wheels aligns it snugly with the fender. And that's about the best look, in my opinion, is when you have a meaty tire and it fits snug with the fender. I don't like how it pokes out on some cars. I don't like how it tucks on some cars. I definitely don't like the stretched look. So there are no fitment issues with this, and I'm running on stock suspension right now. I've tried spinning the wheels, lock left, lock right, and driven in the parking lots, and I'm not having any rubbing issues. So that could change when I decide to lower it. I'm not going to be doing the coilovers. I'm going to be doing Mountain Tune or Eibach drop springs with Konig STRT shocks and struts. I've had experience with those. I like those, and they're at a good price point. I like to stray away from coilovers on a daily driver car just because I want to maintain a little bit of ride quality. But I do want to fill the gap that I still have between the tire and the fender well here. I couldn't be happier with how these wheels and tires fit on the Fiesta. The sidewall is sleek and smooth, which I like. Honestly, the Dekagrams in 16 look perfect on this car. So again, couldn't be any happier. I picked these up off of Discount Tire Direct. I'm kind of biased. I worked at Discount Tire for many years when I was younger in high school and a little bit after high school. Just like their selection, their price point. And I actually called in and mentioned that there was a discount a couple days before I decided to put the order in, and they honored that discount. So I got about $100 off on this set because the tires were on sale. So pro tip, if you're gonna buy wheels and tires or whatever, call, talk to one of the representatives, mention that you've seen a promotion, and maybe they'll give you a little bit of a discount. They did that for me. I actually got the wheels and tires in about 3 or 4 days, and I was kind of expecting them to be, 2 weeks or back ordered, because I have been looking at these wheels for a little bit, and the last few times I called, they were having shipping issues. I guess Konig was back ordered because of supply chain problems or whatever. But I wasn't expecting them to get here in 3 or 4 days, so that was awesome. As far as an update for the Honda, I still have it tipped over. I haven't made any progress on that. However, my dad and I have been working on plumbing up the air compressor, and we just got done building a air dryer, which comes off of the air compressor, and it basically catches condensation in the lines and oil in the lines. I did buy a complete filtration system from Eastwood, and they're a pretty reputable company, so I still have a little bit of work left to do on that. I ordered some hose lines that I need to hook up. and then that will all be ready to go. And then I can order the painting equipment. It should be a lot of fun to learn how to paint. I think it's a great skill to have if you're going to be racing cars on the track, because you might damage them and you might need to paint new fenders or something like that. So I think it's well worth going in depth restoring a 92 Honda Civic. So anyways, besides that, I just need to get some abrasive pads and a couple of pneumatic tools so that I can grind all that gunk and grime off of the bottom of the Honda, and then primer it, seal it, and paint it. I'm going to paint it the body color of the color that I'm switching to, which is going to be that Destroyer Gray or Nardo Gray, depending on what you want to call it. You can see it on some of the Audis, and you can see it on like the new Challengers and Chargers. I think it looks pretty good in the sun, looks good in overcast, and it'll look great when I try to put a wrap over the top of the car. It'll be kind of a good neutral ground for any different colors that I want to go with throughout the years with wrap. So let me know what you think about the wheels and tires. Let me know if you think that there is a better setup for the Ford Fiesta STs or the Focuses, or even my Honda or your Honda. Let me know what you are thinking about there. I cannot stand how I sound when I'm recording myself. I cannot stand how I sound talking to myself in the car. Let me know if you suffer from the same problem. I don't think that I sound like this in person, but apparently I do sound like this. So if you have any tips for talking to a GoPro by yourself and trying to talk to an audience while you're sitting in a car by yourself in a parking lot, let me know what you do. Let me know what kind of techniques you have. Let me know if you do like a script or if you just kind of freestyle it like I'm doing right now. The problem I'm having is I'm taking way too many takes with this. This is, like I said earlier, 8th, 9th, 10th, 12th take, something like that. And there's gotta be a better way. So let me know what you do, and I look forward to hearing about it in the comments.